נפילה 500 מטר ממני, בלי אזעקה, בלי כלום. בום, ככה, פתאום בום. הנה עוד אחד, עוד עירות. והנה בום, 1, 2, ושעה. בלי אזעקה, בלי כלום, בום.
We have entered a very dangerous period of this war, and just hours ago, it got even messier.
China, stop! Why? 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 ملة. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo.
Last night, Iran launched another wave of missiles into central Israel. Not one or two, a barrage. The missiles were seen flying over Tel Aviv and other Israeli cities. Although many were intercepted before landing, some still managed to get past Israel's defense systems and caused massive damage on the ground. Because Israel has completely banned the recording and publishing of any war footage from inside the country, most of the world has no idea how bad it actually is. But some footage is still getting out.
כל מי שחושב שהאזעקה זה צחוק, פעם ראשונה בעיניים שלי ראיתי איך ניצלתי. וחבר שלנו נפצע סיינה. שימו לב.
It wasn't only Israel. For the first time in modern history, Iran attacked all 6 Gulf Cooperation Council countries simultaneously. Think about that for a second. Every single Gulf monarchy, all at once, in one night. But what's worse is that the US is also now under fire, after a Patriot missile in Kuwait misfired and hit a civilian neighborhood just hours ago. Footage circulating online clearly shows the missile, unmistakably a Patriot interceptor, coming down into a residential area instead of hitting its intended target. This comes just days after it was confirmed that the missile that killed around 160 girls in a school in Iran was also American. When weapons experts examined the footage, every single one of them identified it as a US Tomahawk cruise missile. When reporters asked Trump about it, he said this.
Tomahawk missile likely destroyed that Iranian girls' school. So will the US accept any responsibility?
Well, I haven't seen it, and I will say that the Tomahawk, which is one of the most powerful weapons around, is used by, is sold and used by other countries, you know that. And whether it's Iran, who also has some Tomahawks, I wish they had more, but whether it's Iran or somebody else, the fact that a Tomahawk is very generic, it's sold to other countries, but that's being investigated right now.
Problem is, that's simply not true. Tomahawks are not sold to other countries for combat use. Iran has never had them. There is zero chance that missile was Iranian. Zero. The UN has called it one of the deadliest single strikes against children in recent memory, and the backlash is growing by the hour. And this is making the US increasingly isolated in this war. Spain flat out refused to let the US use its military bases and evicted American aircraft that were already stationed there. Trump threatened to cut off all trade with Spain over it.
And now Spain actually said that we can't use their bases, and that's all right. We could use their base if we want. We could just fly in and use it. Nobody's going to tell us not to use it, but we don't have to. But they were unfriendly, and so I told him we don't want to. Spain has absolutely nothing that we need other than great people. They have great people.
Republican senators were furious, calling Spain a disgrace.
To our allies, if you can't join this fight, what fight are you going to join? To Spain. You won't let us use your our air bases in your country to stop a homicidal regime from getting nuclear weapons that terrorize the world. I am encouraging President Donald J. Trump tonight to move all of our bases out of Spain. You know, we have an Article 5 commitment to Spain under NATO, but we shouldn't have air bases in a country that will not let us use those planes to protect the world against a religious Nazi regime.
And it's not just Europe. Arab countries that the US has spent decades building relationships with, selling weapons to, stationing troops in, are also keeping their distance. Saudi Arabia refused to join any offensive operations.
Middle East, Saudi Arabia, you decide now. UAE, decide now. Qatar, decide now. Because I'm a little sick and tired of you know, the constant threading of needles. They wanted the Iranians stopped as much as the Israelis did.
Absolutely.
Truth be told.
God bless Israel.
All right.
We should move all our stuff to Israel. Thank you.
And the fact that the US is pressuring Arab countries to get involved and join the fight tells you everything you need to know about how this war is actually going, because it is clearly not going the way the US and Israel planned. Think about it. The US and Israel killed the supreme leader on day one. They launched nearly 900 strikes in the first 12 hours alone. They have bombed over 3,000 targets inside Iran over the past 10 days. By any measure, that is a staggering amount of firepower. And yet, Iran is still firing. Missiles are still hitting Israel. US bases across the entire region are still getting struck. And just recently, Iran's foreign minister came out and publicly stated that none of Iran's nuclear sites have actually been touched.
Yes, they have attacked many of our facilities. They have attacked our nuclear facilities, but they couldn't destroy our nuclear program because it is a technology, advanced and developed by ourselves. They have also attacked our missile, facilities, but they have not been able to stop firing missiles against themselves. So the firings continues, and we are prepared. We are well prepared to continue attacking them with our missiles as long as needed and as long as it takes.
Right after this video was released, dozens of missiles were launched towards Dubai City. The Dubai government came out and said they managed to intercept all of them before any hit the city. Meanwhile, as Dubai was scrambling to shoot down incoming missiles, Israel was giving Tehran one of the biggest bombing campaigns of this entire war. Iran is responding by hitting Israeli cities, and there are now reports coming out that the Iron Dome is not performing the way it used to.
The military censor in Israel has not cleared information for publication yet. What we can tell you, though, is that eyewitnesses are talking about plumes of smoke. They're talking about several areas of impact. Now, the areas that have been targeted, we keep telling our viewers the center of Israel. Let's explain what does that mean. It means that the area that is being targeted is where about 44% of the Israeli population lives. This is where the Ben Gurion airport is. It is where several air bases and military bases are. The Ministry of Defense, the Mossad are headquarters. This is a very strategic area for Israel. Targeting that area, keeping all those millions of people in the shelters is extremely disruptive. And this is what we heard, for example, from the mayor of Haifa saying that he will not ease restrictions, that he will not allow schools to come back to resume activity because it was simply too risky.
As you can see, there is a lot going on, and this situation is changing by the hour. If you want to get updates the minute they drop, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.